If you want to get lean and you're thinking about the fat loss side of things, but not the body composition side of things, then this is for you, because we're going to clarify the role of calorie and protein targets, as well as other things that you can do to make sure you only burn fat and not muscle in a calorie deficit. Because if you're going to burn muscle, then you're wasting effort, and you want to put in as little effort as possible to get the best results possible. That's what we're going to talk about. So we'll speed run calories quickly. Energy balance, you need to be in an energy deficit in order to burn the excess energy you have, i.e. the fat on your body. That's why we go into a calorie deficit. By being in a calorie deficit, you're telling your body, I'm gonna give you less energy than you need to find the rest of it somewhere else. And it's going to look to either your fat stores or muscle as well. And there are things that you can do that are going to dictate how much your body's going to take from the fat and the muscle, which is where protein targets come into play, because protein is basically going to shield your muscle from being eaten by your body when you're trying to lose fat. It's also going to help you build muscle if you're going to the gym, which is essentially number 2. You should be doing some strength training as well. Very simply, you're signaling to your body that you want to keep the muscle and burn the fat. If you're eating enough protein, you're going to be replenishing your muscles, you're going to be protecting them through that protein consumption, and then also you need to be sleeping well, because there was a study done which had 2 groups of people. Both of these groups are in the same calorie deficit, but one group's getting 8 hours sleep a night and one group's getting 5.5 hours sleep a night. So what happened within this 2-week study was that the people who were getting 5.5 hours sleep a night lost 50% more muscle than the group who got a good night's sleep for the 2 weeks. So what does that tell you? Sleep is so important when you're in a calorie deficit. If you go into a calorie deficit but you're not sleeping well, you're going to be hurting your body composition a lot, because what you want to be focusing on is actually the amount of fat that you're losing, not the total weight. If you think about it like this, you're losing fat, you're losing muscle, hopefully not, but combined, that's the weight you're losing. You don't want to be looking at that number. You want to be thinking about how much fat you're losing and how much muscle you're keeping. Of course, it's not easy to just stand on scales and measure how much muscle you've got versus fat, because the scales are running some very basic calculations that aren't going to actually accurately tell you what's going on. The best thing that you can do is just do the right things and make sure that you're losing what you want to lose and protecting what you want to keep, i.e. losing fat, keeping muscle. I know that was a really quick speed run of calories and protein targets, but I'm trying this whole thing of being efficient, and I think that's going to deliver all the information that you need to know in order to actually be able to optimize your physical transformation, because you want to get lean, you want a nice toned look, and you don't want to be losing all the muscle that you worked hard to gain. Bonus tip quickly, the more aggressive you go into a calorie deficit, the more likely your body's going to try to tap into some of that muscle. So if you're just willing to go a little bit slower, you're going to come out with a much better result at the end. If you go for, 10 weeks instead of 5 weeks to lose 5 kg, it's not that bad. You're gonna look good all the way down. You're gonna enjoy your life more while you do it. And generally, I think, in my opinion, it's just a better way to do it. What's the rush? Unless you've got a holiday coming up. Even then, life's to be lived. Get a good body, get a good result, and enjoy yourself along the way. Okay, that's mini episode number 2. If you like that, like the video, subscribe for the next one. I'll see you there.